Welcome everybody to the Swiss Iracing Federation Laguna Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca 43 laps for today's race in the Ferrari 488 GT3, my first ever GT3 race I've ever called. Joined in the booth by Derek Pemberton. Derek, the wall or the law, whichever one you want to call him, you can choose first. Derek, your first race as well, though. This is interesting for us in general.
Yeah, I'm about to say, actually, this is, my first actually, this is my first time actually seeing these Ferrari GT3s in action. So this is going to be quite interesting to see. Yeah,
but, and speaking, real fast, it helps us for a learning curve, if you think about it, because we're kind of new to it ourselves, so it helps us actually learn a little bit about these cars and preparation for our team for the... what am I thinking of? The Daytona race. So, yeah, this will be big for us to learn a little bit.
Yeah, and figured out, what all can we do these cars, see how aggressive maybe we can get with these cars, and hopefully we wouldn't have to bump people, but you never know. We may want to see what happens after, maybe want to see how these cars handle. So, I mean, this is actually a pretty big learning curve, but then also it kind of helps us on our road, I guess, being able to see, how we run how to run road courses differently. Yeah,
I was looking forward to it in a way, because it's something different. It is a road race, something we'd never get to broadcast, and I have looked forward to it. It is going to be a little weird for us guys because we're actually not doing interviews with these guys because I don't know if they know English that great, and I definitely don't know Sweden or anything like that.
Yeah, nope. I'm about to say I can barely speak English good enough.
Yeah, so. we're in Tennessee, so other languages don't work too great here. So if you hear us butcher some names, I apologize ahead of time because we're most likely going to be doing it. I do got Tyler Mullins with me beside me. He was with me last night. He's actually helping us pronounce names today. So he's going to be whispering in my ear every once in a while, make sure I get the name right and try to get the name right. He's from Tennessee too, but he can read a little bit better than we can apparently.
He's from about the center side. Yeah, the center side. They're usually a little bit smarter.
A little bit smarter than us.
You get dumber as you go east and west.
So yeah, we do got a what is it, Derek? 10-minute qualifying.
Yeah, we got a 10-minute qualifying.
Is that 2 laps?
Yeah, you get 2 laps. You get 10 minutes to do those 2 laps. As actually our fastest guy in practice just left the session. Okay,
he's probably reloading. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they get.
The race very short. It's only an hour. Is the actual session. This race was not going to take another hour. It's only 43 laps, and laps are about 1:25 seconds at worst. I'm going to average about 1:25 for the whole field. So this race won't take long at all. Very fast race, and this is actually our first race of the day. We got one tonight for the NASRA guys, and I'm looking forward to that. At Southern National, we'll be going 100 laps, and if you never watched Southern National, you're going to see a very, 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 very small short track and 100 laps. It's basically a dash race. I mean, you have to go and you have to go early, and that's going to be fun in the late model cars. So look forward to watching them.
Those cars.
Yeah, so you know how fast some things already go, especially at Southern National.
And 100 laps?
Yeah.
There ain't a whole lot of time to do just about anything.
That race will literally take about an hour as well. That's a dash race, I'm going to be honest.
Boy, two short races for you today.
Yeah, it's not bad. I kind of like it. Derek, congratulations, Tennessee Titans making continuing the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm about to say it was congratulations getting there, and we got to stay there now. That's going to be the hard part.
Yeah, that's for sure. So qualifying's underway. Apparently, I'm not seeing anybody out on track. Derek, you see anybody going out?
No.
There we go. We got somebody going out. Christian, get ready to head out. Like I said, I'm not going to mention their last names too much, guys. We will butcher them. So I don't want to say too much. We do got Martin Fluxmeyer heading out into the track.
I'm sorry.
I know, I butchered that last name, and I do apologize. I think I just did.
Sorry, so as you can probably tell, on throughout this, if we do pronounce last names, as you can already tell, it's going to be bad. First one of the day already messed up, so it's going to be quite interesting as we go on throughout the afternoon.
Oh, gosh, man. I hate you so much. Y'all didn't think I was... Whatever.
It sounded good, and then it just kind of hit me a little bit. I was like, I don't think that sounds entirely
I don't think that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. I'm sorry, Martin. I'm not making fun of your name by any means, man. He's probably laughing if he actually heard me say it.
Yeah. I'm going to say, you don't understand about for about the last 3 minutes where we came on the air. That's what we were talking about, trying to figure out how to say it.
Yeah. So we're watching Martin actually go through the corkscrew right now. Derek, what is a turn on this track that that is going to be the deciding point, I guess, the biggest mistake that could happen? I mean, these cars are fast. Well, I mean, we're sitting there watching now.
The one that I'm trying to think, it's that left-hander at the top of the hill. That one. You know,
at the top of the corkscrew.
The going down through the corkscrew. That's probably where we will see most of our incidences today, along with turn number 1. So I think turn number 1 in the corkscrew is going to be pretty much the corners that I think may cost you this race.
We're actually watching Martin go through turn 1 right now, and the turn he's about to go through, not this one. This one's going to be very good. That one right there is a very good one. I think this one right here coming up is going to be a decisive one. To set up a passing zone. I think that's going to be a very interesting. This whole little section right through here, I think, could be very big.
Yeah, actually, that turn right there, I think that's like turn 3-ish. That turn right there, that is probably one of the fastest turns, I think, on this race
I agree.
Course. And so that one right there, you know, if you, if I could speak today, if you can get up through the gears pretty quick there, come out of turn number 2, and someone doesn't, that may be where we see a crash too right there, because that, like I said, that is actually a pretty fast one as we see Martin get ready to climb up through the hill here.
Well, yeah, that's going to be a tough turn right here that he just went through. You heard it.
Actually, in the blimp, watching through the blimp, you can kind of see that whole corkscrew right there. Right there, I think, I don't know exactly when the braking boards start. But the thing is, most people, they're on the brakes well before the braking boards even show up.
Yeah, I'm thinking so too. Right, here's a very good passing opportunity right there, the final turn. If you could get to the inside of someone, you could definitely complete a pass on them. So this right here is going to complete Martin's first lap. Right now we got Christian up in front with a 122.856. Martin jumps up to second. Michael Schiffner. Is that how you say it? I believe so.
Who? Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, Schaffner. Is in third right now with 123.8. So let's hop over to Ralph. I'm probably saying his name wrong. Admit it's Rolf. I guess you can pronounce it Ralph though, but I think it's actually pronounced Rolf.
Oh, is Ralph actually?
Oh, he actually looped it. Yeah, he looped it around. That's a cool look.
Like I said, that's actually one turn that very easily can be done there.
So I'll switch over to Steph Aiden right now, Barris. Or Barris, yeah, Barris. He is out on track right now. I think he actually just started his green flag lap. We got 5 minutes left here in qualifying. Derek, I know that we really don't have much about these guys. Who gets the win, though?
You would put that on me. I'm going to pick the 5. Oliver.
Good pick. You know what? I'm going to go with Christian. I mean, he's first.
Yeah. I was going to leave you the first guy. That way you can curse him, and I'll take the guy in second. Let's say these guys get a fast spare.
I don't know.
Not.
They do not.
No.
Okay.
They got a 24X limit as well.
All right, guys. So what we're going to do? We're going to take a quick commercial break. I got to make sure I get me something to drink. And I'll be right back for qualifying. As qualifying's up, you'll see where everybody's at. I'll put up the thing, make sure everybody sees it. So, be right back right after this.
The yellow flag is out. Pit road is now open. Keep your eye on those gauges. We'll give you 4 tyres. 3, 2, 1, now. We're done. Get going.
Welcome back to Mazda Laguna Seca. Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca. We just found out these guys do have to make a pit stop, Derek, on that one.
If they don't, it's not my fault. I'm just reading the text chat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they actually do make a pit stop. 43 laps. I mean, what, you could go 30 at Daytona. This is a little bit shorter, I think, than Daytona. So yeah, you're gonna. Yeah, not by much. So yeah, you're gonna. But honestly, you're at a little bit slower speeds here too.
That is true. You're
not full throttle.
Yeah, you're not on the. Yeah.
I'm gonna guess though, if they make a pit stop, it's gonna be late. Like it ain't gonna be, it ain't gonna be around lap 30. I can tell you this: I don't think they're gonna have to take tires. Let's get a look at the weather real fast before we start grid. Oops, I messed that up. Right now, let's see, out of the west, 2.93, track temp 93, air temp 67 miles per hour. So track temp definitely good. And you can see more about the track here. Track facts 2.22 miles in length, 11 turns, Derek. And track temp, as I mentioned, 93 degrees. This would be a fun track to go watch a road race. I'm not much into road racing, like as far as watching it in person or TV. I like broadcasting it, but as far as watching it in person or on TV, I really don't watch it a lot. But this would be a fun place. I think with the history and stuff that this track has, I think it'd be a cool place because this thing's been around forever. It'd be a very fun place to come and watch a race at, I think. You ever been to any road race? I haven't.
Nope.
I've only been to one time.
2 races, 2 actual NASCAR races, and one of them was a truck race.
Yeah. That's pretty much. I've been to Bristol. So
yeah, I think I went to the last ever truck race at Nashville. Then of course I went to a Talladega weekend. Yeah. So actually, does that count as 3 races? Because I actually watched the ARCA race.
That would count as 3 races, I guess.
Yeah, so yeah, I watched the ARCA, the Xfinity, and the Cup race that weekend. I'll tell you what, though, I never watched so much NASCAR in my life until that weekend.
But,
oh my God!
With the arguments, everybody, road race is better, oval is better. I think and I hate getting on that topic with anybody because it's always oval's harder. No, road racing's harder.
Oh, no. I will tell you this. Road racing is times harder.
Yeah, it is. And honestly, I mean, it is. I think the stress is more into the oval side of things, though. The way that you don't burn tires up in these cars like you do a oval top car. That makes it hard.
Yeah, and also it's less chances on a... I don't know. I think it's pretty much about the same, but it seems like you would lose your... You'd lose your cool quicker on an oval than you would
I agree, because you're running inches apart from each other. The road side of things, though, you really got to hit your braking zones. If you do not hit the braking zone, you're done. So, looking at the grid, here's your grid results. Christian, I believe it's Free, in first. Oliver Berger in second.
Good luck with that last name on this next one.
Jez Nixdorf is in third.
Good job.
Martin Sluxmeyer in fourth. Michael Schafter in fifth. Daniel Bushner in sixth. Jerry
Uppercar?
Yeah, that one. In eighth, we got Stefan Perez. Fabrice Forgard?
Forgard, yeah.
Okay. Marco... How do you say that one? Chapili. There we go. Sorry, I had to get the names. I'm getting the names, guys. It may take me a little bit. We will get the names, I promise. It might take me 3 races. Julian Warner. Ralph Matthias. Is that how that one? Matthias, sorry. And that does that. So I know
they've only got like...
They got 12 guys, yeah. You got people laughing. By the way, this is a standing start.
Yeah, this is.
So this is interesting.
And by the way, they've only got 10 liters of fuel.
We got some people moving already. By the way, that orange car just moved. That is the 3rd place car, Jen. So we are green flag right now as we are looking to the inside. Here goes the Ferrari's 488 as the cone goes flying about 500 feet up in the air. And down into turn number 2. It looks like we're single file for the most part until about 4th place. And it looks like Michael will take over 4th place for the time being. And there we go. Let's turn it up a little bit.
Nice pass back there. I'm trying to see who that was. That was, I'm in the blimp, so it's hard to tell which car I'm actually on here. Julian, he actually made a great pass coming into turn, I guess, you called it 3, I guess. So turn 3, he made a great inside move there. The Fabrice left just a little bit too much room to the inside. They're getting off into 3, and it costed him that position there.
We are going up the hill now, getting ready to go into the corkscrew. Here's one of the most famous turns in all of motorsports, I guess you could say, and a very good passes on if you can make it work. We're watching Julian right now, trying to get around in front of him. That is Jerry in the 86 or Jerry in the 86. I think it's just Jerry, but. Looks like everybody single file. We're starting to space out just a little bit, so you can start to see. Now, here's the aspect of racing. Once it starts spacing out is when you really got to start focusing on your own lap times. You got to start focusing on your marks. You really, when it comes to oval, you race other guys. Or you try to race the track. On here, honestly, what I do, I've raced myself. I don't know if that makes sense to you, Derek, but I race myself, and what I mean by that is I focus on everything I could do a little bit better. As we just watched the number 9 car actually get loose, got some of the grass there, but is able to keep it going.
We've actually got one car on pit road.
Yeah, he is on
Marco. Don't exactly know why he's on pit road. I don't.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm going to guess that this is open setups, Derek. There could have been a problem where he did not fill it up on gas all the way.
He's over here revving the engine, so I don't know what he's doing. Oh, there we go. He dropped it and he is rolling.
Alright, so right now Christian leading the way. Christian actually does got some pressure on him, though, from that number 5 car of Oliver right now, who actually, you know what, I apologize. That was a lap car I was looking at in that blue car. That is Daniel Bushner. It just got past. And unfortunately for Daniel, he's going to go one lap down. And honestly, the last thing you want to be at Mazda Raceway is a lap down. That is the last thing you want to happen here.
Trying to see what actually happened to him.
He's actually going on pit road now, too.
Whoa, what happened? I think he missed the grid.
Yeah, we got a couple more people. Daniel coming back down pit road. Michael Scheffner. You know what, Derek? I think some of these guys are coming down pit road to take fuel to maybe. I think they're like a lap short. Yeah. I think they're like a lap short, so they're coming down early to take gas. We do got a battle right now for the 6th place. For 6th place. And it looks like, actually, this is 7th, I believe.
Fabrice takes it from
JR? Jerry.
Yeah. So Fabrice now moved up into P number 7 now.
Yep. No, Fabrice moves into 6th, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, he did move to 6th.
6? Okay, yeah, I forgot. I don't have my AI TVO up or whatever it is. But as you can tell, we've got about I think I'm counting six cars here. Oh my word, 6 cars here that are kind of on their own here, and then we go in front of this pack, and then it's Jens.
Yeah, Jens next door.
And then Oliver, they're kind of together, and Christian, he's kind of put himself kind of out there all by himself.
Yeah, he's out 3.43 seconds already, and honestly, that just keeps growing. It seems like lap after lap. Last time by, he was actually over a second and a half faster than 2nd place. So we're seeing why Christian's one of the best drivers in here to keep an eye on.
It's actually no, my bad. Jens comes down pit road.
Yeah, all this is scheduled, I believe.
Yep.
I think that's what he's actually got damage. Quite a bit of damage on the right front.
Let me.
The number 11 car.
Let me grab my binoculars here. Actually, he does.
We got somebody else coming down pit road as well. Actually, we got multiple cars. We got Martin Fuchsmeyer coming down, Stefan Beres, Ralph coming down, and Julian coming down. So a bunch of cars coming down pit road.
I'm actually going to go figure out where, what's his name? Jen's got this damage from, because that is kind of weird that he's got damage.
Yeah.
I don't know of any point where there could have been contact.
Yeah, he must have got some heavy damage. I mean, that's pretty bad damage, honestly.
Actually, you know, rumble strips, they're not your friend. Sometimes.
Is that where it was from? I'm looking. There goes some more cones. I'm looking on people, back of the cars to see if I see any damage. Somebody else has got damage. The number 5 car.
I'm sitting here looking.
He's got damage to his front splitter on the right side. I think it's rumble strip damage.
Yeah. So the second to last turn, there's a little red thing.
Yeah.
At the very most inner point. I guess that's the signal of the apex, or I don't actually know what it's there for.
That's what it is, I guess.
But Jens ran right over it.
That's
and
what the damage was from.
Damage.
That had to be what happened to Oliver as well there. He's actually coming up pit road too. I don't think it's going to affect him too much. Jen's actually got quite a bit of damage off of it though. Way more.
Jen's actually, I've already seen a couple of handling issues on him. He's already got loose a couple of times.
Yeah, and it could be from that.
Yeah, so that could have actually hurt him already. There's Michael, who's in front of him, who's already made his pit stop. Fabrice is on pit road along with
Christian on
Jerry.
pit road, yeah. Christian on pit road, Oliver on pit road, Jerry on pit road, and Fabrice.
So now that's just it. I figured, the only way I think you could beat Christian, really to try to beat him, is try to outsmart him here. Is actually, I would be surprised if Christian gets busted for speeding.
He took off pretty fast. And
I'm going to see what he got. There's no way because he was flying through there. Pit road speed is 35. I'm waiting to see here, looking where that green line is.
Now remember, these cars do have the pit limiter on them.
He put it on just right before he got to the line.
Okay, so he should be okay.
He should be.
We'll find out if he's going to come back in or not. But right now, everybody kind of spaced out. We do got something happening for third place, starting to heat up a little bit. We're watching Michael try to run down Jens Nixdorf, who is in third right in front of him. You can hear the brakes getting put on. And one cool thing about these cars, there is the fact that how the braking zones actually do work in these cars. It's really neat watching them, and learning about how hard you can actually get on these brakes is pretty impressive, seeing that sometimes.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm about to say, you also got to be worried about locking up the brakes too. I forgot, are these the ones that got the ABS, or is that the other one?
These have ABS.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, you wouldn't think that'd be much of a problem, but don't be surprised if we see people lose it under braking as well, because that could.
Yeah, you can underbrake or overbrake.
Yeah.
I mean,
trust me, me and you probably both been good at that so far in the past few weeks.
Yeah.
Me and Adam know all about that overbraking.
Practice in Daytona, I'm telling you. Well, I practiced that last night for a long time.
Yeah. I wish I could have been there for that one.
You was too busy partying, man.
I deserve it, alright? Leave me alone. Let's see here. I'm trying to see if there's anything else going on around in the field here. Jen's actually got back around Michael for third.
Let me ask you real fast. This is your first year running endurance races. Now, this is not an endurance race by any means. It's only an hour race. Actually, a little bit less than that. But still, you still use the basic concepts, I guess.
Yeah.
When you get into the car, now I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to elaborate on what you say as well. When you get into a long run set in, you know this is going to be a long run race because cautions, there is no manual cautions thrown. When you get into the car, what is the main goal that you look forward to? Like, what is the thing you focus on the most?
Keeping the car clean and don't kill anybody. As actually, we almost saw that with Marco there, getting ready in the turn before they start to climb up the hill there. He about looped it again, but yeah, that's just it. You don't want to damage the car. These guys, they're not doing much of team racing, and so I guess, that's kind of what my thing is. My thing is I want to keep the car cleans for the really fast guys. So,
for the team,
yeah, for the team. So, just to get out there, run laps, I know for me, I'm not going to I'm not worried about whole timing issue. I'm just worried about, getting out there, running the laps, get it down, keep the car at least in a competitive position without, hurting it too much. Because, you can hurt these cars more by going harder than, I'm trying to think of how to word this. I've heard some people say that especially this Ferrari, sometimes maybe going a little bit easier, maybe faster.
Yeah, we've heard that plenty of times throughout the practices, even at Daytona. Sometimes slower is definitely the faster the way around the track. It's better be more patient. Now, we've seen some dust kick up there. It's just somebody getting off track, nobody wrecked. But one thing that I've kind of learned over, I've done endurance races. Now, this is my first full-time year actually doing endurance race. I've already actually competed in one, spotted a bunch of them. I competed in Le Mans last year. Did good in it, but what I'm kind of learning now, I'm not talking about the team point of it. What I've kind of learned as I'm driving, and these guys all have Ferrari experience. You can tell by watching them race. Watching a good battle right now, by the way, for 8th place with Marco, Fabrice, and Martin. But what I've kind of learned is I adjust over time, and I start to learn something. We got a car off track. Julian. So if we can go back and get a replay.
Let's see here. I think I know what this one could be from.
Was that overbraking?
Everybody seems to be hitting that red thing, and that time he didn't get damage. It actually messed up the handling of his race car, and he overshot the other
Well, he got good.
There.
You're right. Yeah, that's like a big speed bump.
Yeah, and apparently it tore up, hitting that other speed bump and coming whenever he went across and came back. It messed up the driver's side. Actually, he may just hit the wall right there on pit road as he hits the cone. So, you know, not really doing that driver's side any favors.
He's back off yeah. Oh, into the tire barrier.
That one right there just ruined it. Yeah, actually, hold on, I think we just had Jerry. Jerry's having some problems now. He got loose getting off into a certain corner. Whoa, that's kind of weird.
We're going to go look at Jerry right after we watch the replay. There you go. Julian out of today's race. And now, here's what happened to Jerry. Jerry actually, he overbraked early. That's exactly what happened. And,
no! He's got steering problems.
Really?
He's got a toe problem.
Oh, yeah, you see it. Let's hop on board. You can see what we're talking about. Look how he's turning.
Oh, he got in the wall. So coming out of turn number 3, he overran the curbing on the side and gets into the wall pretty hard and kind of rides it.
Oh, yep, right there it is. And it messed up the toe, yep. And now look, you can actually see steering wheel. We're riding on board with him right now. You can see him messing with the steering wheel inside the car, and you can see how he's turning it right to go straight. That's not good for him, because I'm gonna be honest, he's gonna have to bring it to pit road, because if not, let's just be honest, he's not gonna be able to keep competing like that. That is one of the hardest things to do. You can see it right there. So
I hate it whenever the toe gets messed up. It's
horrible.
The worst thing to do.
Basically, that's the same thing as a crab walk in a stock car. If you think about
terrible.
It. Yeah, it's horrible.
If you don't know what that's like, you're lucky, because it's terrible. I hate it. Because once you wreck, you get out of it, you got the wheel straight, and boom, you drive it into the wall because you think that everything's all right. So I'm looking right now. We got a 13-second gap. Something's happened to Oliver. Oliver's wrecking.
Yep, he is into the wall as well, and it looks like he's going to be able to continue to go, but let's look at the replay and see what happened, by the way. Just ignore the replay thing. Goes wide, and he got some of the red, and that helped him around the rest of the way and into the wall, it looks like. He actually hit pretty hard, too.
Thing is, he was at second at one point.
He was fast.
Something happened. I think it was back on lap number 7, getting ready to go through the corkscrew. He overbrakes, cuts off over half the corkscrew.
Wow.
But I don't exactly know how he loses all of those positions there. That one is kind of...
Now, he was in second when he actually started messing up. So, Jez Nexdorf goes to second. Michael Scheffner goes to third. And Stephanie Barris goes to 4th. So, Oliver actually falls all the way back to 6th, right from Martin Fuchsmeyer.
Yeah. I mean, right now, this is all Christian right now. And with 33 laps to go here as we cross the start-finish line, all he's got to do now is just sit here and run these next 33 laps and just run,
it's just all, yeah, I agree. It's just all Christian right now. I mean, he's out 14.6 seconds. There is there's some, stuff happening on track that we could see happen. Oliver's trying to run down Fabrice right now. That would be for 5th. He is faster than Fabrice, we think. It don't look like he's got any toe damage or anything like that.
No, it looks like the car's pretty good and doesn't seem like he has too many handling issues. Yeah. It just looks like, he's just got that damage right there.
The only bad thing that hurts him is he's not going to be able to win this race. I mean, there's no way he's going to be able to run down Christian from 39 seconds back. I mean, that's just almost impossible. You're going to have to gain over a second a lap. And
that's going to be pretty hard with Christian
putting down like blazing laps. He literally just put down almost his best lap, a 122.773. His best is a 22.736. So really fast. And honestly, he's in a league of his own. He's a second faster than everybody in the field right now on his best laps. So he's extending the gap every lap. That did Oh man! Oliver goes around Fabrice. Fabrice actually gets some of the dirt. That was a close call. Let's get another replay.
Let's look at what I probably should not do at Daytona.
Let's see. Did he get some of the? He just goes wide. Over pushed it. Goes out to the dirt. Close call. It looked like actually two teammates. I believe both of them guys may be teammates. They're under the same paint scheme. So I'm gonna guess that they're actually teammates.
No, Charlie paints it up. I was like, no, they're not.
Go me. I know. So we are coming to lap 12 for these guys. Christian already on lap 12, well ahead as he's getting ready to head up to the corkscrew. Let's actually hop on board and get a ride around Laguna Seca. You can listen to his in-car. Know that he knows what he's doing. You can hear it. Down shifts real smooth to the corkscrew. Back up to third, fourth. Down to third again.
Actually, no, he kept it in fourth there.
Oh, he stayed in fourth?
I think so.
I think so too. He may have.
Right through there, he didn't shift it at all.
Oh, you know what? He was actually in third through the corkscrew. I apologize.
Oh, well,
all the way through it, yeah. No, it don't. There's second, or third right there, fourth, fifth.
You may get up to sixth.
No.
No, he keeps it in
fourth,
fifth.
third, second, all the way down to second.
Huh.
You know, as weird as this may sound, that turn he just went through kind of reminds me of the turn at Daytona before you get to the backstretch.
Oh, yeah.
How he took it where it's like flat.
Yeah, and also he just...
And you get downshift to second and everything.
Yeah.
Christian knows how to drive these cars. You can see it. He's quick.
Yeah, I may get him to teach me a thing or two.
Get somebody to come and drive underneath mine. Never mind.
Yeah, definitely.
Need a teammate,
they may
Christian?
not know what I'm saying, but...
Christian, we need a teammate for the Daytona 24. Well, you could drive the car for 22 hours. Be great.
Be fantastic.
Yeah. We'll split the rest up with our teammates. One of our guys can drive an hour. You know what? You drive 21 hours. Two of our teammates will drive an hour. Me and Derek can split an hour and a half. So 30 minutes each for me and Derek.
Yes! Woo, let's just... Hey, you know, that's only one stint, so I'm okay with that.
It's not even a full stint.
Woo, good. I may not actually wreck the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About that one.
I honestly, that is the only thing that I'm terrified of. That's the only thing about, you know, running
team races,
in these cars. Yeah. One thing, one little bump could ruin your whole race.
It really can.
And you would think, well, that's kind of the same in oval racing. Really, it's not, because really, in most oval races, you know, you can go out there, you can really, I mean, I don't want to say you can do a lot of damage, but really some damage may actually help you. In these cars, you don't want to, even a slight little scratch could mess up everything.
Yeah, especially if you throw the toe off like what we've seen earlier. I mean, we've seen a couple guys run over that. I don't know what you want to call that. I'm going to call it a speed bump because that's exactly what it looks like. Right in the center and upset their car. I mean, these cars get upset really easy. I mean, we've seen a couple guys get loose by over-braking. We've seen a lot of oversteer already in these cars. So I don't know. It's a unique car to drive, that's for sure. This is the first race that I've actually seen a bunch of Ferrari 488s, or the GT3s, should I say, in the same race. Usually it's the GTEs, and a lot of people run the GTEs. And I love the GTE, but it is fun to watch the GT3 race every once in a while. Alright, so we will take a quick commercial break. We will be right back for the remainder, as we are just about halfway in this race. We'll be right back right after this. You're watching the Swiss Iracing Federation from Laguna Seca.
The yellow flag is out. Pit road is now open. Keep your eye on those gauges. We'll give you 4 tyres. 3, 2, 1, now. We're done. Get going.
Welcome back. We're trying to figure out what happened to the 8 car for Breeze, and it looks like, I don't know, Derek, did you really see anything?
I'm going to try to back it up a few.
I see he lost his hood.
Yeah, I don't exactly know where that came from. He hasn't had it. Actually, he lost it in the 12th lap. So we will see.
By the way, these guys do have an X limit. I think it was a 25 incident limit.
24.
24. So that's something to be thinking about for these guys, because you get off tracks here very easy.
Very.
So we're on lap 18. Yeah, on lap 18. This has been a one-man show, guys. I hate to say it, but Christian has literally checked out over everybody. 19 seconds ahead of the entire field. He gets loose. Woo! That was close. He about went around. I don't know what he hit. There may have been dirt back there in that corner or something, but he about went around. And he's been close actually a couple times. Coming close to actually going around her. But so far so good. As he goes up to the hill and getting ready to hit the corkscrew. I believe this is actually turn number 7, I think. Does a good job making it through that. He continues on. Really, we don't have any close battles happening. Fabrice actually on pit road. Did he disconnect, Derek? Because now it's showing
he came
on
back.
pit road. Okay. Yeah. So he's on pit road. Really, we don't have much really happening. Oh, we got somebody that went around right here in turn 1. Daniel Bushner went around. There you go. Pretty simple stuff. I believe he just looped it. Overbraked. Or actually underbraked, I guess. He got on brakes too late. Cut some of the corner off. He didn't actually go around. Just cut some of the corner off and he continues on. See, I don't know about you, Derek, but I feel like I have to be very smooth on the wheel.
Yeah,
I think that's honestly, I think that's our oval background kind of hurts us a little bit because you could go in car, you can see these guys, they really do turn that wheel kind of hard, and I feel like it's something like we need to learn.
Yeah, well, I don't turn the wheel easy in oval anyway, so
that's why he always has like 20% on tires most of the time.
Mostly.
You ever had the Iracing crew chief or spotter come up and say that your tire's getting low or something?
It was actually at it was at Dover. I can't remember if it was a league race or if it was an official race.
It was Dover, that's right. That's what I'm thinking of. That's who it was. It was you that had it, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was at Dover. I am almost sure it was Go Fast.
Yeah.
Xfinity. I remember because that was I was either gonna wreck or I was gonna win that race trying.
Should have won.
Should have won. Well, I think I was no, that was no, it was what was it? No, it was Center Force. It was CFR.
Yeah.
Season 3?
Yeah.
Did we ever do? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It was like the last season of CFR when we was at Dover.
Yeah.
I ran the absolute piss out of them tires.
That's right. Yeah, because you ran out of gas at the end.
Yeah, I ran out of gas trying to get to the start finish line.
Yeah, and the crew chief pops up, and I don't know what he says. Something about, like you got a tire going low or something.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, tire going low, and I was like, what? I've only been down here for 40 laps.
It's
I
weird.
look down. Yeah, no, I go down pit road, and it was down to like 15. I was like, why are the tires wearing so much? And I forgot how hot the track was.
And the reason why we're mentioning that is because how much difference you work the wheel in this compared to that. Like in these cars with this tire setup and compound and all that stuff, you don't have to, worry about your tires going away that fast. Even though this track's 94 degrees, actually probably a little bit hotter than that now since these guys have been running on it. I don't think it'll show us now. But yeah,
it's still 93.
Yeah, so I don't think it shows us. But yeah, I mean it's different, with the tires in these cars, even with the F1 cars or the Indy car. You could run them a lot harder than you can in oval. And I guess I guess with the top of car and stuff it is, the gearing and all that, it could be. Yeah, because they don't run, good years.
I don't know what MC uses, but I know Formula One uses Bridgestone.
I think they use Michelin, right?
I think so.
I could be completely wrong about that though too. I thought they changed it. I don't know what MC uses anymore. Continental tire, maybe?
I think that's what it is.
I think that's what it's called, yeah. Oh.
Welcome to Derek and Adam just randomly talking about things.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much, this race is honestly set to be over. Let's just be real. We're over halfway, and
the gap's only getting bigger at this point.
Yeah, it's just getting bigger. I mean, 21 second gap right now. It's a one-man show, and I hate to put it that way, but that's the way road races are. And when I said earlier you got to race yourself, that's pretty much what I meant by it. You are racing yourself, because the race is going to get spaced out. You got to make sure you don't make mistakes to close it back in, especially if you're out front. I mean, I don't know what that's like to be out front much in the road. I've only won a few, so.
I think I've only won one, and I think that's only because there was like 3 other guys in it, and I think they all wrecked out.
That win's a win, right?
Hey, yeah, I'll take him anywhere I can get him.
So what you got for Christian actually catching the back end of a car? It looks like that is, it may be the 89, no. I'm trying to see who that, maybe Marco.
Marco.
Yeah. And then Marco not far behind Daniel.
I'm about to say, he's catching the back end of the field here.
Yeah, he catches Daniel. Now, that is for position between Marco and Daniel. That's actually for 8th place. So he is closing in. He's about 2 seconds behind him.
Really? I just looked at the gap.
Oh, Marco's out. He may still be able to go, but he, you'll see the replay.
Yeah, I'm saying, oh, why did it turn like that?
Yeah, I don't really know. Oh, he got some of the dirt.
Weird.
Yeah, he got some of the dirt and went wide. So unfortunately for Marco, as I hop on board, let's see if his steering may be messed up as well. He's bringing it to pit road. Yeah, his steering's messed up.
Well, good thing that didn't involve Christian.
Yeah, that's horrible, man. Marco, I mean, honestly, he was having a solid run earlier.
Yeah, he was. It just
wasn't his day.
Someone else is wrecking.
Yep, Oliver. Oliver may be out.
For Reese.
Really? Oliver wrecked too. He just reset it. Let's see. We'll check for Reese in a minute. Here's Oliver's. He was actually running 5th at the time. And into the tire barrier, lost his hood.
Isn't that the same corner that you said that Christian got loose in?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, same corner.
He just overran.
Fabrice wrecked right in front of, behind him. He just overlooped it and went around. So we had 3 wrecks. Yeah, we had 3 wrecks in a span of a half a lap with 3 different drivers. That's something you don't see very often.
No, hardly
especially
ever.
on the road. Wow. So unfortunately for Fabrice is going to be able to keep going. He just went around, but a lot of these other guys not so lucky. Marco going to be done. Oliver going to be done. I mean, the good news for Daniel, though, Daniel's going to pick up another spot. He's going to move up to 7th probably. Let me look right here. Hold on. Daniel just picked up 7th. So, we do got a battle on the track, Derek, for 5th place. Martin Fuchsmeyer and the 4 car for 5th place. There's your distance.
Wait, for 4th or for 5th?
For 5th.
Okay, you said 4th originally.
I apologize.
Yeah, I was sitting there like, there's no car in front of him. Yeah, Ralph, he's found a way. You know, he kind of started bad on qualifying, but slowly kind of put himself into position here.
Wow, there's rubber getting put down on this track.
Yeah, really. You can kind of tell exactly where all the cars have been today.
Yeah.
That's what rubber looks like.
Yeah, you really see it in these cars. I didn't realize the GT3 lays down this much rubber. I mean, we already been.
Oh, here we go.
laps.
Here could be a pass right here. Oh,
he let him go.
Martin lets him go here. Figures it's not time to start doing any of that mess yet, because we're just now getting to 21 to go.
We lied. Here comes Martin back to the inside. And Martin.
Here comes Ralph back.
That was for 4th, by the way.
Somebody pitted there.
Yeah, I think it's, Stephanie pitted.
Stephanie. Actually, hold on. He was in front of these guys. What happened?
He was.
He came back down Pay Road and may not have put enough fuel in it.
Possibility, yep. So we're still watching one for 4th right now.
Yeah, that's what it looks
see
like.
if I can get back up and past Martin. What's up? Hold on a second. So watching the battle for 4th still. Watching Martin right now. Doing a good job. Now here comes that number 4 car. Martin gets loose on exit.
Martin's going to defend the bottom, which is probably going to be pretty good here as they get ready to go to this faster part of the course right here. Actually, it looks like Martin will be able to hang on for the moment, but here comes Ralph back on the outside. Not going to get there. So they're going to go back single file again.
And I am looking up Martin's last name just to make sure I got the name right, guys. Sorry about that. We're double checking to make sure I'm saying it right. I don't want to be up here cussing about if I'm saying it wrong. So
I thought we was over that.
All right, so yeah, that is correct. It is Fuchs. Fuchs. Sorry, I might want to keep saying it.
Yeah, trust me, I can tell.
I might not want to keep saying it like that, but yeah, that is correct.
Yeah, probably not the best.
I had to look it up. We looked it up on Google. Make sure Martin gets loose at the end of the corkscrew. I'm going to get a message, and they're going to be cussing me out for saying their names wrong.
Yeah, more than likely. But oh well, it's not like we know.
I apologize.
Yeah, we apologize now.
He actually gets a little wide of that turn as well. This is a good little battle, though, for 4th place.
Yeah.
It's been going on for a minute.
It would be better if it was for a podium position, but hey, you know.
Got to pass 4th to get to 3rd.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one
I
way to
don't
look
exactly
at
know
it.
how points work and everything, but, you know, this looked like it could work out here. You know, you never know. That this could be enough maybe for a position up in points or anything like that. So, of course, you know, you never want to lay off in a race, but, you know, it's always good to see these kind of battles, especially for positions that, you know, most people, you know, you want a podium, but, you know, 4th, I guess, ain't too bad.
Yeah, I mean, with Christian dominating this race, I mean, you gotta, you know, other guys have to step up and try to get everything they can for the points position, and from points and stuff like that. You have to take advantage of everything you can get. Now, you know, like you said, this may not be the most exciting type of, you know,
Position
battle, yeah, but this is what we got right now, so, you know, it is what it is. But they use, so I just found out that they use a normal league point system from iRacing, so anything that's on iRacing, that's how they do.
Oh, well, I don't know how any of that mess works, so good luck. Give you the best of luck.
Yeah, we'll find that out for sure. We'll get more information after the race. Some of the stuff wasn't sent to us right away, so we'll have more information come next week.
Oh, you know what? Might as well start looking at things, see if maybe I can find out some information.
Yeah. So, you know, we'll definitely get more information about it. I actually got the schedule. I was trying to find it right here. Now, they do go to a weird track next week. I don't think I actually own it. I think I got to buy it.
What track?
I don't know. I think it's Monza, which I don't have.
Yeah, you do, because you messed around with this on that track.
I've never raced Monza.
Wait, that big... Oh, no, that's Ultradome. Never mind.
Maybe that one, actually.
Yeah, because I know you have. Cause
I have that one.
I was about to say, because that's the one that a lot of us messed around on. Yeah, that's Monza.
Yeah, let me make sure what the schedule is, and as we still watched the battle for 4th place. Yeah, it is. It's Autodrome. Yeah. Or drum.
What? What are they? Which one are they doing?
It's Enzo Edino. I don't know how that one works. It's the international one. Oh, hold on. I think what happened to 4? Oh, 4 went around.
Wrecked.
Yeah, he went around. Here's a replay. Get some of the dirt. Went around. He actually didn't get the wall. Great save, though, not getting the wall. And now he's actually in the corkscrew. So now he's got a little bit of work to catch back up to Martin. But it looks like 4 will go 1 lap down. So, yeah, then from there we head to Lime Rock. Lime Rock's actually a very short track, but it is 70 laps. That's the longest race these guys have. It's only an hour long, though. So all these races are an hour long. Then we go to Autodrome and Monza, which I got to get. And then we go to Okayama. Okayama's fun. And by the way, we got the 4 car coming to pit road.
For tires, more than likely.
Let's see, maybe gas too. We'll watch them. We do go to an interesting race, though. We go to one of my favorite tracks, Circuit de Spa. That's a very fun track. The Mount Panorama, Circuit Park, Villeneuve, which I don't have. I got to get that one. Watkins Glen, Derek, and then Brands Hatch.
Okay, I race at Watkins Glen. I need to get practice.
Yeah, that's actually that's gonna be a fun race. So it does look like Ruff not taking tires. Looks like he's just gonna fill up on gas and then go. We also got Jens on pit road as well. This is scheduled, by the way. So looks like this is actually a 2-stop race. I don't know why we thought just 1.
They said 1. Don't look at me.
Maybe it's because I don't know. Maybe because where they didn't put some of these guys may not put enough gas in to start the race.
Maybe.
Yeah, it could have been. So Ralph, the 4 car's still on pit road, by the way. Something must have happened to his car because he's still sitting there. Been on pit road now for 58 seconds.
Yeah, I think he may have hurt something more than
No.
what maybe we see.
No. He does got a little bit of damage, but it ain't much. So, but it could have knocked off the steering too. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to take our last commercial break, and we'll be back. We only got 13 laps to go. And we'll be back as Christian Ferry been leading this race. Going to continue to looks like to lead this race. He is out by a total of 57 seconds over the field. We'll be right back right after this from Mazda Raceway, Laguna Seca. This is TRN. You're watching the Swiss Iracing Federation League. Be right back.
The yellow flag is out. Pit road is now open. Keep your eye on those gauges. We'll give you 4 tyres. 3, 2, 1, now. We're done. Get going.
Welcome back to Mazda Laguna Seca. We are currently watching the number...
Christian stayed on pit road for a lot longer than what I
yeah,
thought.
you know what? Jen's got the lead.
With 11 laps to go, though. I don't know.
And you know what? Both of them have already pitted.
Twice?
Yeah. Jen's could go to win this race.
Could we see my infamous bump and run in a road race?
You know what you just did to me? You just
What?
jinxed me. When we went to commercial break,
did not.
you said, Adam, you might actually be able to win one.
I did jinx you.
If Christian, I'm kicking you from his channel. Christian loses this race.
That was not intentional by any means.
So it's showing Christian winning the race right now, guys. It will switch once we hit the line.
How did Christian stay that long on pit road?
I don't know if something happened. You know, I think he got caught speeding, Derek. Because he came in the pit road. He may have got caught messing up pit road. He came on the pit road weird.
Let's see.
Wow.
I don't... No, maybe not speeding. But no, if it was...
You don't think it was unsafe, do you?
I don't see anywhere where it would be unsafe. The only thing I would think that they would have got was him kind of cutting that right there, but you can do that.
Wow, that's weird. How many laps we got to go? It says 33 on 30. Wait, we're not on lap 33.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, I don't know why my thing says 33 or 34.
A 10-second gap. Oh, my goodness.
No, we actually got 10 laps to go on 33 of 43. So,
well, we've only got 12 minutes.
Yeah, and I don't know why my ticker up there says 33 or 34. That's weird.
A 44?
It says 33 or 34. My ticker does. So, anyway, we do got 43 laps to go, guys. We're on lap 33
43. Now. We go to lap 43. You said 43 to go. I'm like, no, we don't.
So, Christian still does have a chance to run down Jens, but I'm going to be honest. He's not closing in by as much as what I thought. He's only closing in about a second a lap, maybe a little under a second.
And you know what? That may not be enough. Yeah. Because we're coming to 10 minutes to go. This race is not going to finish under this race is going to finish under time constraints, I believe.
It's going to be very close.
There's only 10 minutes. There's 10.5 minutes, actually about 10 and 25 seconds at the point he crossed the line.
You are allowed an extra lap, remember that. So we actually got 12 minutes.
Yeah. It's going to be close. Honestly, I still don't think we're going to finish, but honestly, I don't think it's going to be enough for Christian to run him back down, because this is going to be one thing to catch him. Now, if Jen does that kind of thing right there, what he just did, he may just throw this race out the window.
Yeah, because Christian did close in a little bit there. As far as lap times go, it was about the same time as what it was last time. Actually, that time, yeah, about 9/10 faster was Christian. But now this is not the final lap. I know it shows it up on my thing, but this is not the final lap. It's lap 34.43. Want to make sure I mentioned that. So at the moment, we're still green. See how Christian or Jens takes through the corkscrew. How about said bus stop?
It's okay. I think we're all used to saying bus stop because we're tired of that bus stop. But let's see here. Actually, really, it's going to be close because we got 9 minutes left. And we've got 9 laps to go, and it takes us about a minute.
Yeah, I think we're going to be about a lap short.
Yeah. To be completely honest. So right now, if I'm Jen, right now though, your back bumper could be your best friend, or it could be, you know, because I mean, my thing is you're gonna have to block it.
Well, Jen just went off track a little bit. That's something. I mean, he has a little bit of trouble with this section of the track too. I've noticed that last time.
Yeah.
You mentioned it a second ago.
Actually, he didn't lose a tenth there. He only lost about a second. He only lost about 7/10 on that lap.
Yeah. Well,
so he did good on the second half of the track.
Yeah, he's very fast on the second part. After he gets up on the hill going into the corkscrew, from there on, he's good through the corkscrew. He's good the rest of the track. But it's just, you know, the first part of the track he really struggles with. He's got about an 8.3 second lead right now. This is going to be very close. I'm going to be honest, if you would have told me this is going to be this close after 43 laps, after what we saw, I wouldn't have believed it.
No.
Yeah.
And hey, that's why you got to show up and do these races, because things like this do
happen. You don't think Christian took tires, do you?
To have almost a
52
almost
second
a minute stop. Yeah.
That sounds like it, don't it?
But the thing is, it shows that the tires aren't helping.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I don't think you had to take tires.
Yeah.
Not for 43 laps.
Let's see what the gap looks like here. This time by...
Okay, so it was over a second that time.
Yeah.
So, but now, Jens did mess up that last lap because he went wide right here. He does take it better this time, it looks like. Yeah, he definitely took it better this time.
But now here's the problem.
Car.
Jen's about to catch some lap traffic here. And now, yeah, these guys are going to pull over. But the question is, where are they going to pull over?
Yeah.
Because that could be huge. Because if they pull over on a straightaway, it's a little bit better. But if they catch them in a turn,
like the corkscrew,
right here, this right here could be bad right here.
Let it go.
Nope,
that
the
worked
lap
out.
car did the right thing there.
Now
we got him.
Christian has to get around him. Yeah. Christian.
But now the thing is, Christian's about a straightaway behind. He's about the straightaway leading up to the corkscrew behind.
Yeah, he can see the lap car that he just got past. You know, that car just got past. He can actually see that lap car. So there he is catching him. He's 6.7 back right now.
That gap is closing and closing quick. Christian has turned it on here. But my thing is, I think time may get us. I mean, I know I keep on saying it, but the thing is, it is close right now. We are coming up on 54 minutes. So we're about 6 minutes, and I think coming up on
lap car just wrecked, by the way.
So that may
they're on the same straightaway. Yeah, they're on the same straightaway.
They are on the same straightaway.
Now that was a slow lap by Jens that time, a very slow lap. Wow, almost second and a half.
6.7 exact right there. 6 minutes are left in this race, and I think I'm counting it right. 7 laps to go. We're only gonna. I think you said it right. I think we're gonna be about 1 lap short of this race.
It looks
so
like.
pretty
much
much
1 lap short.
If I'm Jen right now, you got to say 6 laps to go here. You know.
Yeah, if I'm Jen, I'm still gonna think that it's still a low race. I still want to think there's 7 laps because. You know, you don't want to get too overconfident by any means. You still want to push definitely hard.
Just to throw something in there, what's Michael's time compared to these top 2?
He's faster than first, but he's not as fast as Christian. He's a little bit off, about 3/10 last time by.
Okay, because he's only about 10 seconds behind Jen right now. Yeah. So really, we get a couple of mistakes here by a couple of drivers. Michael could be in the catbird seat here. So you never know. Anything can happen, but as Jen is getting ready to come to the start-finish line, as we just got underneath 5 minutes to go. And the thing is, I know that we've had this actually happen to us a couple of times in our races. We didn't watch the time. We were too busy looking at laps. And, well, we got down like 20 laps to go, and we saw the time. And that, and for us, it made a big strategy.
And,
Jen wrecked.
Yep, Jen went around. Now, he may hold on. No, I don't think he'll be able to hold on to the lead. I'll be honest.
I think he will right here. He's got to go. He's got to go.
Now he's got a race, and you know what? I don't think he's going to be able to hold on to it. I'll be honest.
He's going to let him go, which is kind of strange there.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Christian's been the fastest car, but I think that was more pressure than anything.
Yeah, and I don't know why he didn't. You got to slow him up. I understand sportsmanship and everything, but at this point, you're inside 5 minutes to go in a race. Yeah. Sportsmanship goes out the door at that point. You're throwing the bumper. You're doing everything. You're trying to win a race here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now, if you're looking at the bigger picture, points do matter. But if Christian's as good as what we may think that he is, you gotta.
I'll block him.
Yeah, I think you gotta kind of too. I think you have to too. Unless there's something we're just not noticing. So. But yeah, Derek, I think you're right. I don't think we're going to finish under green.
Yeah, we're
going to finish under green,
4.5 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, Jen's going to have to start overrunning some corners. He's really got to push it hard now to try to keep it close.
And hope that Christian makes a mistake.
Yeah.
Now, Michael's actually closing in a little bit, too. Michael's, what?
4? Whoa!
Yeah, he's closing quite a bit.
Well, that's because he had a 10-second gap to
the leader.
He was only about 5 seconds behind Christian.
Yeah, now he's 4 seconds behind Jen's.
No, he's actually 3 seconds behind Jen.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 4 seconds behind the leader.
Yeah, 4 seconds behind the leader.
Wow. So I don't know. I mean, it could go either way. I'm going to be honest, Jen's ain't giving up, though.
I don't know.
You can see it. He's really not giving up. So Derek, I don't know what you're seeing, but I'm seeing the race still has 6 minutes left on my live timing now, and that is iRacing being a little, friendly.
According to iRacing, we just went underneath 2.5 minutes.
Okay, so it's going to be interesting. There's a chance they could actually get the white flag here. And this one or the next one.
I don't know.
It may be the next one.
Yeah, next lap we will more than likely, yeah, for sure, next lap, because we are just now getting to 2 minutes left in the race. I wouldn't be surprised if they throw it here, but it may be next time that we will see it. So we may be 2 or 3 laps short. We're underneath 2 minutes now. Don't be surprised if we get the white flag next time by.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. All right, so Christian in first, Jens Nixdorf in second, Michael in third, Martin Fuchsmeyer in fourth, Stephanie Beres in fifth. We talked about Derek. Christian was going to lap half the field. Was Christian actually on pit road that long? He actually there's actually 5 cars on the lead lap, which is not bad.
Everybody unlapped themselves.
Yeah, which is not bad for a GT3 race.
No.
And usually you have, only the 3 or 4 cars left, so. And Jen's really pushing. He actually really wide that time, but still trying everything he can to close the gap. And actually, I don't know if you noticed this, but Michael hasn't really closed it a ton. Jens has actually picked up the pace a little bit over him. He's not the fastest. Yeah. He's not faster. But
just let you know, we just went underneath them. We just went underneath a minute right there.
Okay, so it's going to be interesting to see if we get a white flag here.
I don't think we are, because I think we would have already gotten it.
It would have come out. It would come out right here. I don't think we're going to get it. I think we're good. I think we're still 4 minutes. ATVO shows 4 minutes.
I'm only showing 30 seconds.
Right. We may not get it until next time. We'll find out. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Because I'm about to say, right now we're at 20 seconds left in this race, so we will see. This is why I don't like it whenever they put the time too close.
Yeah.
Because I mean, don't get me wrong, it changes how the race is done, but
yeah, strategy.
Yeah, and by the way, Christian is just open.
He's going, yeah, 3.6 ahead.
Yeah, as we just hit the hour mark now. Actually, hold on a second. Hang on just a second here.
Now, Iracing gives you a buffer, remember that.
How?
Yeah, Iracing gives you a few minutes.
How much time does it say that we got left?
For me, it shows 3 minutes.
When does the time actually start for the race?
I think green flag.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, it starts as soon as the green flag comes out.
Well, I'm thinking now maybe a minute for grid.
Well, no matter what, iRacing gives you a limit.
Yeah. Actually, we may actually complete this race.
Yeah, I think no matter what, we're getting the white flag next time by us, so yeah, we will be able to complete it. But it looks like it's going to be Christian's race, unless something happens. And
unless the Adam curse happens here.
Yeah.
Too much track left.
So he's got about 4 miles left to drive. Into Ferrari.
I thought he got loose right there.
Yeah, that would have been bad. I've actually lost the race on the last lap because I made a mistake.
No, I have to.
Yeah.
You were spotting for me too.
Yep. Oh yeah. What track was that?
That was at Kansas.
I don't know why I was thinking Kentucky. But yeah,
you're right, Kansas, and I dominated that race.
Yeah.
And coming out of turn 4, just out of nowhere, I ran that corner the exact same as I'd ran it that entire race, and then just somehow coming out of 4.
Too, wasn't it?
Yeah, last lap, coming to the checkered flag, I had like a 4.5 second gap.
I congratulated you too. I was like, good job.
Yeah,
you won
as soon as you say congratulations, Derek, I just put the back end pick up and go to the left.
Oh, that was bad. Never count. Never say you're out because you never know.
Yeah, that is true. But here we go. We should be getting a white flag this time. Actually, it's saying already race over. Me.
It does say finishing for me too.
Did they get the white flag and we just didn't see it?
It would have popped up, but you know what?
The race is over.
Flag. Yeah, I think it's over.
Yeah, because I got remaining time. 1 minute. Race is over.
So it is over. Looks like Christian Freer gonna be your winner here tonight as he celebrates going through turn 1. And your winner tonight, gonna pick up his first win of the season. There you go. Started first, dominated the race, led a total of 36 out of 43 laps. Jens next door comes in third. There you go. We'll wait for everybody else to cross the finish line, guys. We will show you the results. Derek, what was your thoughts on the race?
honestly, the ending of the race actually kind of surprised me a little bit. I thought, it was going to be a pretty bigger finish than what it actually turned out to be. So, it was I can't complain about this race because it seemed like it went pretty well.
I think the fastest car won the race
For sure.
by all means. I mean, he deserved to win. He was the fastest car that won. So there's your results popping up. Guys, we'll be with these guys again next weekend, next Sunday. It's going to be a fun one, and back in the GT3 cars again, I believe. We'll be live tonight for the late models for the NASRA. Late models at Southern National. Another quick race. 100 laps around that place goes by in a blur. So it should be fun. I think only 24 drivers are making that race, so it should be fun. So for Adam Chapman, Derek Pemberton, that's going to do it for us here tonight as these guys continue to celebrate here. We'll talk to you guys tonight. Have a great night, and we'll see y'all here in a few hours.